they got the money, through hard money lenders. That's how they got the money to rehabilitate these houses in Brooklyn and Manhattan, and even where I live in Long Island. You know, and I'm a licensed plumber, and I work for I work for these contractors who are no better than you and I, but they let me in on how they got the money to do all of this. Right. They say they go to hard money lenders. You know what I'm saying? And that's knowledge being born to all those who want to add on to the cycle of building as far as homes and renovation. Like I said, you don't always have to sit back and say, how did they get you money to do that? I'm telling you, that's how they got it. You can get it too. When you leave here, go on the computer, look up hard money lenders. A list of companies and call them up. Actually, yo, what's your criteria? Well, you know what I got to do for you to give. They give you a. Oh man, they didn't even know me, and they gave me they call it the approval, pre-approved. They gave me a pre-approved letter to take to the auction to show that I'm qualified for this loan. They'll do it for you too. So you know you can get a lot of information at these rallies. You know, dealing with different situations. But I'm telling you, that's how people are getting that money. Right. Get it too. Peace.
Peace. Beautiful bill, man. That's what it's about. You know?
Almighty God, our Lord. Today's wisdom power.
Wisdom bill.
Wisdom bill, excuse me. I was adding up the wisdom power to 24.
All right, God.
Yaakov had two sets of teachers. He had a set of teachers for his staff, and he had a set of teachers for his deaf, dumb, and blind followers. One set know what the other was teaching, but one was blind to the other. I mention this because we have to study our lessons and really understand how we can relate them lessons to our living events today. We have lessons in psychology. This is only in the one that's one. We have lessons in psychology, economics, sociology, science. Did you set up a home away for a mystery dog to bring you food? Astrology, you know. This is the economic lesson. It's telling us to go out there and do it for ourselves. But every time we do something, every talent that we have, we don't dedicate it to our nation. We dedicate it to another person. All our talents are dedicated to another person. That's how come our economics are so low in our black economic depressed areas. Because we can't keep the money to ourselves. One way we can keep the money to ourselves is by cutting everybody else off. I used to work for a construction company, and they were told these people, you cannot work at a certain hour on our block. They gave them mandate hours to work. But you come to our areas, these depressed areas they call ghettos, they can work anytime they want to, they can do anything they want to. Why? Because we don't own them. We're just renting it.
Right.
And they can use their laws, or gerrymandering, or relocation, but we don't own this property. We just rent this something. And we allow any and everybody to come in our neighborhoods to make money. We allow, I'm not being discriminatory, we allow the Chinese, we allow the Arabs, we allow newly immigrants.
Yep.
And when they come to our neighborhood, they contribute nothing back to it.
That's right.
In a sense, we got to take over our neighborhoods. You know, by saying we righteous, by saying I'm civilized, these are just words. What counts is your pursuit of happiness. Is you living in the pursuit of happiness. The reason these people can do these things to us because our people are totally deaf, dumb, and blind. Our people haven't seen the light of day in over 400 years. We are still the dependent people, depending on the ex-slave master to do his business. Our people are so deaf, dumb, and blind, you can't even tell them that God is a black man.
Yep.
But their mind is still hooked up with the slave master teaching. Once our people come from under this darkness, then and only then we will be able to do something. This is how come the Father said, go out and teach these people. Bring them into the knowledge of themselves. instead of being a conquered slave. So I'm not a conquered slave. I'm an Asiatic original man who was kidnapped from his country to come over here to serve these people for 400 years for free labor. This is what our people don't understand. Their thoughts and ideas are not their own. Their thoughts and ideas come from a Western ideology. Their thoughts and ideas is not originated within the Black Sea, but it is originated in the White Sea. And we've got to bring these people back into the knowledge of themselves. It's hard for me to criticize Black people. It's hard for me to criticize this nation because I know the hell that we went through for 400 years over here. I know the hell that we were being taught. You cannot slave a first generation Black people, but you can slave the second, third, and fourth, because they have no knowledge of who they are. They are deaf, dumb, and what?
Blind.
We are here to give them eyes. We are here as teachers. We are here to tell our people that you got to have heart in America. You got to have real heart. You know, you can't be that out-civilized to the degree you become inactive. You got to have heart. When the Italians came over here, they did what they had to do. The Irish did what they had to do. We're the only people that still living under the rule of this man who made us into slaves. Still live according to his economic system. While the black man, not just the black man, this nation, our nation within itself, spends millions of dollars a year. We spend that much money. We got to learn how to channel that money back to ourselves. We got to learn how to physically, if necessary, take over our neighborhood. If we don't take over our neighborhood, then the next wave of immigrants that come over here, they're going to take it over for us. They're going to have all these shops, the candy stores, the mom and pop stores. This is up to us. 5%. 5% is a militant nation. We're not a nation that's going around just talking. We are a militant nation. We take over the streets. While when we, back in the day, we didn't have nothing to eat, we would go in the supermarket and take what we want. The police couldn't understand where we was coming. We say this comes from our Father, Allah, we own this planet. We are his sons, this is our food. Police were scratching their heads, where they coming from? They couldn't arrest us, but we was teaching. We was showing them that to be a man, you got to take it. You can't beg it, you can't legislate it, you can't definitely ask the enemy. You got to take what we want. This is America. The only ones who don't have what they need to survive and put them in the bin of life, love, peace, and happiness is our people. And the reason we are like that, at least 85%, is because they have no knowledge of themselves. They don't even know how they got in this position. One minute they rolling around in the east, the next minute they're under somebody's foot. The next minute they're doing things for free for 400 years. And we still haven't got out that mentality of depending upon this man. I admire what the brother said. Everybody wears shoes for him. Everybody wears t-shirts. We're supposed to be producing these things on our own. Instead of going to this man, instead of asking them for jobs, asking them for this, we got to learn how to do it for ourselves. Just like in the voting thing, you know, we got to learn how to really be a mature voting bloc. You know, we vote as a bloc. We got some politicians listening to us. Just like my brother, peace be upon him, Umullah. I was going to ask him to run for president, because he had a lot of pros and a lot of people respecting him in his family. We got to get one of us, not somebody we like, but somebody who agree upon it. We got to get one of us, at least run for district leader.
Right.
You know, you don't know how to do it, you don't know the law, Silverman, district leader, all in the library. You know, the library, you can find out what the district leader job is. In essence, we got to do everything for ourselves. And this is a learning period for us too. So we learn, you know, some of these nations been over here for thousands of years. And we just learning about routes. We just learning how to do things. Because in the beginning, we didn't know how to do things. Father, gave us the incentive to go to school, get college degrees, and how to be properly civilized. That piece.
Peace. Great bill too.